Today's lesson is on simplifying rational expressions. So with simplifying, we have to find factors. So we always look for common factors first, but we don't see any in this problem. So what we're going to end up doing is trying to take out the factors that are binomials. And so that's what we'll end up looking at on this one. It's a difference of squares, so it's going to factor as two binomials. And one of those is going to be x minus 5, the other x plus 5. So they had to be opposite in sign to multiply to make that negative 25. And they subtract to make 0. That's why I don't see that middle term. On the bottom of the fraction, same sort of thing, no common factors, but we do see it does factor as two binomials, x plus 5 and an x plus 5. And then from that point, we can take out those common factors. See, this x plus 5 will cancel out this x plus 5. And so all I've got left is an x minus 5 on top and an x plus 5 on the bottom. And that is our answer. Cannot do any more reducing than that. So this next one, same sort of thing. We're just going to factor the trinomial is two binomials. It's going to factor to a y minus 4 and a y plus 2. You see, the outside-inside terms will subtract to make negative 2y. That's what we have there. On the bottom of the fraction, though, we have a difference of squares again that factors to a sum and a difference. So y plus 4 and y minus 4 are the factors. Well, we can go ahead and take out those y minus 4s. They cancel, so we're left with this y plus 2 all over this y plus 4. And there it is. Well, this next one, we want to take out that common factor. So you look at these two terms, and there's a 2 that goes into them. But I want to take out more than just that 2, because whenever you have the constant first, the variable second, typically that variable is negative. And that's the case here. We want to make it positive. So let's take out a negative 2 from each of these terms. So when we do that, we've got now a positive x and a positive, or a negative 1. Rewrite that as x minus 1. See, negative 2 times x makes the negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 1 makes the positive 2. Do the same thing here. Look for the common factor. What goes into each of these terms? 2. 2's the number. So put the 2 on the outside, do the division, see what's left over. Got an x squared, a positive x, and a negative 2. So we can factor this further by factoring as two binomials. Let's rewrite our numerator. Negative 2 times by the difference of x and 2. Put the 2 down below and factor it as an x plus 2 and an x minus 1. And now we can take out those factors of x minus 1. They cancel. 2 goes into 2 one time, so we're left with a negative 1 on top and an x plus 2 on the bottom. Well, our next one, we have the same situation. So I gave another example of this where you have the constant first, the variable second. Notice the minus sign. So you want to get rid of that minus sign. So take out the common factor of negative 2 again. Pull that negative 2 on the outside, do the division. See, it's a positive x, because the negative 2 over negative 2 makes positive x. But it's going to be a negative 3. 6 over negative 2 makes a negative 3. Well, again, we've got common factor of 2 with all those terms in that trinomial. So go ahead and factor it. You got an x squared minus a 2x minus 3. Well, let's go ahead and try to factor that further. So rewrite the numerator. And on the bottom, rewrite that 2 and go ahead and factor this as an x minus 3 and an x plus 1. So we'll go ahead and take out that common factor once more. The 2's cancel again. X minus 3's cancel, so all we have left on top is negative 1. Down below, an x plus 1. That is our answer. So we have another common factor between these first two terms. Can you guess what it is? 3's the number. So 3 goes into 3x, and 3 goes into 33. So x minus 11's on top. Down below, it's a difference of squares. So whenever you have a binomial, difference of squares will factor as x minus 11 and x plus 11. And then from there, we can take out those x minus 11's. They disappear, leaving us with the 3 on top and an x plus 11 on the bottom. That is our answer. Well, looking at this next one, r plus 2 has no common factors. So if you don't have any, just rewrite it. And then just factor that trinomial. And it factors to an r plus 2 and an r plus 5. So we go ahead and take out those common factors of r plus 2. They cancel, leaving us with a 1 on top and an r plus 5 on the bottom. That is our answer. So those are the types of problems you'll see on tonight's homework. Good luck.